Om, Om, Hello. Om Shanti, Shanti. Let there be peace and love among all beings of the world. Let there be peace, let there be peace. Om Shanti. Namaskar, Namaskar. Welcome to Satsang. I hope you have enjoyed this vacation for 7 days very well in the world. You must have experienced the boat when it sails in the river, in the waters. You don't allow the water to enter into the boat. You make use of the river, make use of the water to go beyond the river on the other side. But you are very careful and not allow the water to enter into the boat. If it does, you are not safe. So this is the world and this is the river. You have to make use of it. But don't allow the water to enter into your body, because this body is your boat. Now you have to make good use of it. And you have to live in this river, and you can live very well. And without it getting into you, you sail in it. See, that is the only trick that you learn in satsang. Otherwise, you will miss this technique, how to swim and not getting drowned into the water. You see, outside, you must have seen during this 7 days vacation, I sent you purposely. You must have seen how all the boats are being drowned. Everybody is weeping. I was in Delhi. This is the capital of this country. I didn't see any happy face. Very rich people I've seen with dignity and status, and wealthy people I've seen during this course of 4 days stay in Delhi. Everybody is in tension, crying and weeping. Never a smile I saw on any face. So be careful. When you steer a boat in this river, you can very well be happy, and you have to know the technique, how to cross this ocean. This is an ocean now, and you have got this boat, and you are very lucky to have this human boat. All the rest, I believe they can't do it, because they are inferior incarnations, you see. Why I call inferior? Because they can't make choice. They are shepherded by others, you see. And you are independent and you can make a choice. I want freedom, and this choice is not available in any other species. And among humans also, the common between human and animal experience, common is sleep, lust, isn't it? And food. That's all the human body needs, lust and food and sleep. And similarly, all the animals. But apart from this, you have a privilege. This time, this birth, I want to be free of this miserable hitchhiking from time to time incarnation to incarnation endlessly. Endlessly. And it's not in your hand to stop it. Therefore, you have already spent 35 million years to be here this time, today. And you are very lucky. Mount of merits you have at your back. Don't miss it now. And I don't give you any hard labor also. You have done enough. I believe all the teachers must have given you some sort of hard labor, some sort of knowledge, learning, reading books or scriptures or worships, anything you have been loaded with. But here I have to request you have to be free of all these things, you see. Anything that you do, anything that you practice in time will not lead you out of bondage. Anything in time, any practice that you have been doing, it must have been in time, isn't it? Must have been in time, and anything done within the time concept, how can you be free, first of all? So here, I don't need your time, and I don't give you anything to do, no effort to make, not even a thought to think about. So what's that thing, you see? That is just that needs no time, no effort, not even a thought. That can be available in no time, no effort, no thought, you see, here and now. So you have to jump out of the time. And what is time? What is time? Time is I am the body. This is time. Can you conceive of time without I am the body concept? When I am the body concept rises, past, present and future arose. So, what I want you to do, get rid of this concept of time means I am body, and you surely are not the body, may be belonging to you, as I told you, the boat to use. But you are not the boat. You are not the boat, you are making use of the boat. You welcome, boat is very good. So, but you are not the boat, you are not the body. So when you get rid of this concept, for how much time will it take you to give up this concept, I am not the body, and you do it after every 16 hours or 17 hours or 18 hours when you go to sleep, every time, make it 2300 hours. You go to sleep and you give up this concept until 500 hours. You don't have this concept and you are free also. But mind you, in dull state, you are yet not free. Sheer darkness. You will get rid of this concept of time is over, but light is still not there. Light is I am free. This is the light. This is still not there. So this can be had even now, in this waking state, in this second, in this instant, and then you will have no dream state and no sleep state and not even the waking state. That's how you will transcend this time and transcend these three states which appear in front of you, and you are the essence, and you are the ground, and you are the substratum. So this substratum, you're not to find it, you're not to search it from anywhere later on, here and now. What you have got to do is to do nothing. Is to do nothing, to think nothing, only direct. The concept that enabled you to use that I am the body, you take up this concept from the same power which supposed I am the body, you have to take out this object from the same power and let it face back from where this power is arising from. Let it turn back or turn wherever it arises from. So it's not going to take time. So this is something is going to land you somewhere, not in time, not in any state, not even in waking state and not even in present, let alone past and future. This is how I speak. You have not got to do anything here. And you have been doing something or the other at all times, sleeping or dreaming or waking. All activity went on, and this has not given you rest. And rest is your nature. You are not to borrow from anywhere else. No book is going to give you rest, and nowhere else you can find it. You see. Only you have to dive within and search nothing, and don't utilize your any kind of effort to mind or intellect or senses. And then you will find that what is it that you have not found? What is it that you miss? Instantly you are truth, knowledge, bliss, same time. You will identify yourself with truth, Satyam, Jnanam, Anandam, Brahma. This is what this is. Truth, knowledge, bliss. One thing. And this is your nature. You forgot it. You forgot it. Because of your arrogance, nothing else, you see. Arrogance. What's arrogance? I am so and so. I want this and that, and everything you are going to lose one day. Anything that you gain, you are going to lose it. Anything what is not there, you are not going to lose. So try for what is not there here, and surely you will not lose.
Papa, I found it quite hard this week.
What?
I found it quite hard.
Come here,
this week.
Come, I'm not listening. What is this one there? Yes, please.
Found it hard this week. This week? You gave us this week? Found it hard.
Hard, huh?
Found a lot of, when you tell these stories about being tested, when things open up and you get tested,
Yes.
I found it very difficult.
Yes.
I felt very tested, and it was hard.
How hard? How you find it hard? Before you were sleeping, and you have been robbed all these 35 million years, okay? And now you know what have you been robbed. Now, that is hard now. That loss is very hard to accept now. That's why you didn't tell me 35 million years you have been sleeping. You see, it was not hard, no? This week only has been hard, not before. You didn't complain. A man who is drunk, he has no complaint, no? He has no complaint. Where is he lying? Where is he lying? He has no complaint. Only man in senses. Even his dirty spot on his dress, he doesn't like, you see. A drunk man may be lying here or there, you see. Doesn't care. So when there is purity all around, you don't want to see a single stain. So everything buried, dormant in the mind is now coming up. All the things dormant are stirring. See, this satsang is stirring up. It is very hard. It is just stirring rod. All the tendencies will come up to leave you. Otherwise, you are adding dust upon dust and you are very happy, isn't it? This desire is fulfilled. You pick up another one, isn't it? That's what the life is. And then you pick up another, endlessly go on. And now you stop any desire and you put an end to this desire. Now there's a desire of freedom, you see. So you have stopped this. What about this accumulated store that has to be fulfilled when the circumstances favorable will come in front of you? What about them? They have to rise up and leave the place. Because you are not giving them chance now. You are already engaged somewhere else. So this is hard time. So if you don't aspire for freedom, it's not hard time. You will not be in difficulty. You will live as many, 6 billion people are living like that. Only few are having hard life, you see. Very few, not comfortable life, you see. So you have to make a choice for hard life. One man he opted for hard life, you see. He was a prince, sleeping with his most beautiful wife, beauty of the land, you see. This happened 2,600 years ago, and let me see what has paid him, the soft life or the hard life. Isn't it? And this prince, beautiful wife, treasures, palace, dancing girls, no worry, no tension. 24 hours luxurious life and no worry. This man walks away. He invited hard life, taking a begging bowl in hand and donning the dress of a dead body which was being carried out, changed his robe, made a robe of this, and his dress of a king on that body and put that robe on him and wore all his life. You know that, you know the story. past 2000 years. He opted for the hard life, begging bowl in hand, a robe out of the coffin of a dead body, going to crematorium. What is it? One man out of billions of people still being remembered. And you are complaining just for 1 week. Of course, when you look back, then only you call hard life. When you look at 6 billion, then only you call. And you don't belong to that lineage now. I am introducing to your lineage. Few are there, maybe few, but they are lions. Not 6 billion sheep and goat going to butchery. Let me tell you. Wherever there is flock, they are in danger, you see. Wherever there is a herded by a shepherd, they are all in danger, you see. So follow someone, here or there, or none will do. Don't follow. Don't follow. If you do, you are one of the herd, and herd is only of sheep and goat, and they need a shepherd. There is no lion herd for the lions. And you never see lions in herd. Wherever they go, they cut their own road. So this suggestion, 1 week, was a hard week. It's also, you have been cheated again, you see. You have to be at guard all the time, hereafter. Get into it and face towards the self. Only face towards the self, towards the Atman. Then you are safe. You must have looked back for an instant and you are gone. Face towards the self. Do you understand what I speak?
Yes, Master.
Face towards the self and tell me, who can break? This is the only way of happiness, peace, love, omniscience, and wisdom. Look towards the self, your own Atman, your own self. Incessantly, 24 hours out of 24 hours. If you are in love, you have to love all the 24 hours, don't you? If you really fall in love with somebody, you don't excuse, now 23 hours I love you, and 1 hour I will slip to red light area. Will you do that? Will it be a love? You must have gone somewhere else. You must have visited somewhere else when you speak of hard time. This is home. This is your home. How can you be hard at home? Who is not happy at home? Who is not happy at home? First of all, tell me. You must have squandered somewhere else. I'm very sure about it. when the I, the real I, from where this I rises,
Yeah.
when you say I,
I.
so the action, then activity, this I is involved with activity,
Mm-hmm.
then where from this I arises, where from this I arises, go to the source. When I say I,
I.
so you go back to the source of this I.
Yes.
Right now, let us see.
Nothing.
Eh?
Nothing.
So nothing.
Nothing.
And when there is nothing, then how there will be any action?
No. The action starts when I say I.
Yeah, the action stops when you say I. Where is the action when you say I? And what object is there when you spoke I? What do you see or what do you perceive? What do you hold?
When I say I start to involve.
Yes, involved in the past.
Yes.
Yes. But where this involvement arises from?
No, nowhere.
Nowhere. So nowhere is I. Another name of I is nowhere, emptiness.
Emptiness.
Yes.
Yes.
So there, where is activity in emptiness?
No activity.
No activity. So this is I. I is
Yeah.
empty.
I can see.
When this I reaches the ego,
Mm-hmm.
then activity will
Yes.
start.
Yes. Start.
Then
Yes.
activity will start.
Yeah.
Past, present, future,
Yeah.
time will start.
But I'm not involved.
Yes,
With the
if you
past.
stay there, you are not involved.
Yes. Now.
Even in the now, if you stay there is no involvement.
Yes. Yes.
You have to go to past to be involved.
Yes. 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 This I see clearly. Even the karma is also illusion. It's only image.
Image.
The past is completely image. This now I can feel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You can see that.
Yes. Yes. Well, I asked the question because to remove
No.
all that.
It
Yes.
will be. You go your way. You reach the source, and
Yeah.
you need not exert yourself to be moving or attaining it.
Yeah.
You stay at the source, which is yourself. And you don't bother about other things. They can come, stay, and go. You can't hold anything for how many years you can hold anything. You can attach, how long you can attach to some objects external. But this I is eternal I that will not leave. You are giving day after tomorrow, you finish your task and go. Anything more?
I feel completely empty. Empty. Not involved.
Do you say this or feel this? Are they emptiness? Do you see?
Yes.
Do you feel? Or you are?
I am.
Okay. Then there will be no doubt in your mind
Yeah.
if you are.
I am.
Hmm?
Now I understand when you say we have to play the game.
Yes. Yes.
To enjoy the game.
You go to play tennis and then you return home, isn't
Yeah,
it? You are
yes.
not in the gardening
No.
for day and night.
Of course, yes.
You finish the game and where do you go? Return home.
Oh, yes.
Play the game and return home.
Yes.
And you should know that you are playing tennis.
Yeah.
Not at home.
Not at all.
And this is a game.
Yes.
And if you make a house or fix a tent in the lawn tennis court, you will not be allowed. Yes, you will be taken out by the next man to ban the game. This fellow. Have a very firm belief in what you say. Very firm belief. And if you are that, no belief even is needed. Belief is for the transit period. I am. It's a transit period. When you become that, then it is quiet. You put a bottle into the Ganga, it will make gargling noise, and when it is full, there will be no noise. So, when anybody speaks, it's empty, half full, then it makes noise. When it is full, finished. He will merge in the same Ganga outside and Ganga inside. So emptiness outside and emptiness inside. No noise. Okay, finished. Anything more? Okay, the next on my left is John. Yes, everybody will have time to speak about, to know about the progress, what's going on here at Haridwar. Yes. More to see than hear?
More to say. Not much to say.
Huh?
Not much to say.
Not much?
I'm so full of nothing.
I have nothing, you said. No? Don't possess nothing even. Don't possess nothingness even. Then nothingness is not a possession. So if you have nothing, throw away this.
Throw it away.
Then there will be rest, peace, love. And Mrs. Tony. Very nice.
Last night we sat by the Ganga and felt it, and I realized I had a thought, yes, I'll give it all up. I'll give my life to Punjaji. But that was a little piece. I still thought, and then it will all be wonderful. And last night I felt it as the whole universe in the Ganga, and I was terrified.
Yeah, this is the fear of possession. No? If the possessions were sitting by the bank of Ganga, the Ganga will take away the possessions. So some fear will come. But when you know Ganga is your own consciousness and everything is contained within yourself, then there will be no fear. Everything is possessed by within you, so you can't call it a possession. And if you lose it, you have no fear of losing it. The king doesn't say that this is my possession and this is my possession, that city belongs to me and this town is mine. He doesn't say because the whole kingdom belongs to him. like this. You don't say, this house is mine and that house is mine. He doesn't say it. It's full. Full of everything.
I was trying to possess the dream of Punjaji, the dream of Haridwar in India, and the dream had gotten very sweet. And so it's like, oh, this dream I'll keep.
This is reality. It's not a dream. This is reality. Yes, Mr. Allen, you are going to China in a few days.
Going to China,
Yes.
I think I'm not moving. I'm not moving anywhere.
Then there is no difference between India, China, States, England, no difference. If you don't move, then the projected pictures will move in front of you. If you don't move, that's the difference. Some think that I am moving, they are in trouble. I don't move, let the things move in front of you. Then there's no problem. Then you are a wise man.
Sometimes I'm moving.
If you know that sometimes you move, it's immobility. If you know that you are moving, who's the knower? Knower of this mobility. The knower of mobility must be immobile to know that something is moving.
The thing is not to forget that.
And not to, you are that, so then you won't know. You don't depend upon memory. Don't depend on it. You be that. Being will not change. Becoming can change. Being will not change. And being is empty. Emptiness cannot change. How sometimes the emptiness can change to thing. And once you get into jump into emptiness, then all is over. Yes, sir.
I'm feeling unusually I remembered yesterday that it's connected to the simplicity. The simplicity is that whenever a thought is arising, present, it arises, and almost as soon as it arises, it goes. It's not a great deal really here. I was aware that it came to me quite strongly yesterday that I've had the sensation a lot of my life of a dual condition of, on the one hand, the urge, almost irrepressible urge to create myself. And this involved disciplines, trainings, studies, qualifications, and all of those things that in some way, I wanted to feel would give me an identity. And all the while I knew that that was ridiculous, and yet the momentum would keep going through my life, trying to create an identity. Underneath that, all the while, I have been aware in my life that none of that is necessary. I've been aware that I am complete unto myself. And yet I was not able to rest in that. At moments, yes. Periods, yes. But I was not able to rest in that and trust that. In hard work, I am trusting that. And so the impulse to create myself is no longer present.
So just as you said, from some moments you are that, it's some moments.
Throughout my life, I've been aware of that.
And then sometimes you are not. You said, at moments I lose it.
At moments I become involved in the making of myself,
That
the
is,
imagined making of myself.
that is due to your effort.
It is the effort that has fallen away. Here.
Effort is thrown away.
Fallen away. I didn't throw it away. It fell away. It's fallen away.
It fell away by itself.
Yes.
Then there is no problem.
And there is no problem. I return to what I said in the beginning, which is, I feel very simple.
You said no, at moments, some moments are not simplicity.
Some moments there's not simplicity.
Not simplicity. And due to
When
what?
I've been here, I have been simple, and I feel simple now.
You feel simple there, the simplicity there. How you step out of the simplicity?
What a mystery.
Eh?
What a mystery.
Mystery.
How does one fall out of that?
If you call it mystery, then no problem, whether you are simple or you are difficult. If you call it a mystery, you can very well carry on this mystery and let this mystery remain mysterious.
Yeah.
That is,
I feel it very much all to be a grace. I feel it very much to be a grace.
then this is no problem for you. No problem. The grace will surround you from all sides. All sides. There is nothing for you to exert for any gain or achievement. So throw away your horse into the river. And then let the boat go wherever she is drawn to. Next is the turn of Hanuman. Hanuman is, I think,
Finished.
Eh?
Finished.
Finished.
Finished. And the thought came last night that I was wondering how come we're not all together celebrating.
Nice.
Seems the most fantastic thing to celebrate. This finishing.
Yes, finishing is celebration itself.
So,
Yes. Finishing is celebration. You know.
Punjaji? Sometimes in the afternoon, I would like us all to be together
Yes.
some more times before leaving.
And then returning, disappeared. We left it. We left together, but didn't return together.
And not yesterday, we didn't come together. Yeah.
So that is the quality of it. Hanuman. So I said, Hanuman is Hanuman, you can't touch it.
Kunja, when I spoke about mystery a few moments ago, it's what you just said about when one falls from simplicity, it is because of the clinging mind. Sometimes one can see, yes, the mind is clinging to thought or feeling or sensation. The mystery is in the moment of seeing why it is that it's doing that. I know we can talk of theory, but at that moment, to me it is a mystery why I do that.
So why does it happen? Like this. This is mystery. If you say like this is mystery. And there's no reason for mystery to take place. No reason. Mystery is very deep understanding. If you call it a mystery, it's a very deep understanding. Very good.
It makes the world a reality. It makes a reality out of the world,
Yes.
out of the dream.
Reality of the world?
The clinging of the mind makes the dream real.
Yes. If you call this is a mystery, then there's no clinging. If you call it's a mirage, then you will not go to swim in it. So you call it's a mystery. The knowledge is there. It's a mirage in the sand, in the desert. It looks like a river, and most people go to swim there. When they reach there, this is shifted at further place. See, this goes, and this is samsara. We are going for satisfaction, we catch hold of an object for satisfaction, but it multiplies another desires, so we run after desires, so it's never ending.
It's the dog. You're running after the dog.
After the
You're running after the dog.
yes, running after the dog, being a king himself. This is actually what is happening here also. If you wake up as a king, you were a king, you were never a beggar, you don't need to beg food. So if you know this, it was a mystery only. It was a dream, it was not reality. Then you wake up. If you are running after the dog, still this reality is continuing and you are not woke up. When you woke up, then you will understand this was a dream. During the dream, tiger is a tiger, snake is a snake, fear is a fear, happiness is happiness. But it's not so when you wake up. Then nothing is there. Nothing was there. You saw elephant cannot come into room. You saw an elephant in the dream. So when you wake up, then you say elephant cannot enter this room. So you say it was a dream. One question, poet says that this is that is what you are speaking about this subject. I will leave the boat, take the boat into the, what do you call this, wind? Whirlpool. I will take my boat into the whirlpool and mast, and throw away the mast. There's a mast.
Sure.
Yes.
Mast, and take the boat and break away the mast and throw away into the river. It's the and then I don't like to feel indebted to the navigator. Navigator who takes you, navigator means here God, and your faith takes you And through this mast is a faith that it was saved with the mast. And the navigator is holding this mast, and according to the wind he is changing the direction of the mast. So this is it should be done. You should not do that. Navigator cannot depend upon the mast to change your direction. On the maximum altimeter you keep yourself. And then leave it aside. Be independent. Let us see what happens. This must be amount of faith in you, and not trust any other agency. As while Hanuman was crossing, he was commanded by Rama to give this message to my wife Sita, and then he went with one jump and reached there. And if you see the pictures of Hanuman, he is having a mountain on his hand. That was needed. The mountain is mountain of faith in yourself, mountain of faith in your decision. One decision needs a great faith that I am empty, I am enlightened, I am realized. So this needs mountain of merits to give this statement, otherwise most of the people will not make up this statement. As you are saying here, I am empty and I have no more desires. This is the amount of merits that you have acquired from various cycles of transmigration. That's why you are all seated here when you went to them, otherwise it's not possible. Unless each one of you has merits, mountains of merits of your previous good destiny that brings the man to satsang, association, and then you, in some life, one satsang is enough, one contact is enough to be enlightened.
Perhaps this is why people come to you and they go. They don't stay with you for years and years in an ashram.
It's not a good sign to stay on if your son is studying in a class and in the same class he stays for 10 years. Will you call him a good boy? So I don't call him a good boy if he overstays with me.
Your infinite light touch me, walking up the heart of hearts, put me on flame, nothing ever gonna be the same, after just one look into your empty eyes. Your infinite light touch me, walking up the heart of hearts. You put me on flame, nothing ever gonna be the same. And wherever I'm going, the wind is blowing, in the wind I feel you, the stars I see.